Hello everybody, I want to welcome you to this video. My name is Benjamin, and today we'll be looking at preparedness. Preparedness in the context of having your medication handy. Now, living with epilepsy means you are being a master of preparation. You have to get yourself prepared in everything. Now, carrying your medication isn't just about health. It is about confidence. It builds confidence with you that nothing is going to happen, that you are secured. It is knowing that wherever you go, either you go to work, you go to your school, or you go for a trip, you are in control. So you are not scared of the unknown. The fear of the unknown is not your worry, because you have your medication handy, because you are in control of the moment. And there is joy in it, because I've experienced it before. Now, there are so many factors that might affect your preparedness. You get now the availability of funds, not having the fund to get your medication, and the availability of the medication itself. These kind of medications are not the kind of medications that you see on the shelf of your local chemist or small pharmacies. You understand? So sometimes you have to go far to get them. You understand? So these are very, very important. And the mistake of missing your dose, your medication, when you forget about it because you are carried away with so many things. So we need to be very, very deliberate about these things. We need to be very, very deliberate about these things. With all these things that we've talked about, availability of funds and all that. There are times that there was a time that I didn't know what to take. I didn't know that I was supposed to go see a neurologist. I thought all the doctors were the same, you get. Now, because the funds were not there and I didn't know what to take, I became vulnerable. You understand? So I was having seizures back to back. The irony of not having your medication handy is that there's this kind of fear that comes on you. The fear is very bad. When I mean very bad, that's you would think you are going to die immediately, because when you realize that you don't have your medication on ground and it is time for you to take your medication and you don't have it handy with you, first, you are scared that you're going to have a seizure immediately. You are afraid that you don't have that seizure in a place that is not safe. You are afraid that the people that might be there when you're having that seizure, if they are going to care, you understand, to even help you, or they will abandon you there. So there's a lot that goes through your mind. It is a mind thing. It's not the kind of fear that jumps on you that you are watching a horror film. No, it is that fear that is instilled in your heart that grows. What people going through, the things that people going through, the journey of epilepsy go through, is not easy. That is why some people who can't take it, who can't end up committing suicide. So, not having it makes you vulnerable. Anything can happen to you. That is where that fear comes from, the fear of the unknown, which is very dangerous. I've been there. I know what it feels like. And is it that when you know that your medication is almost empty and you don't have the funds